La Sunjae, which allows you to experience the royal court cuisine of Sheila, presents traditional soy sauce and bean paste tasting, in addition to other royal cuisines of Sheila. Efforts to pragmatize the royal cuisine is being made in order to reveal the excellence of Sheila royal cuisine and give it a greater mass appeal. Foods made with Chinese healing herbs can become exemplary health cuisines as it integrates traditional food with modern trends.
신라는 예로부터 식전 요리, 주 요리, 그리고 식후 요리로 나누어서 임금님에게 진상했다라는 그런 이야기가 있습니다. 그것은 바로 식치라는 것은 음식으로 병을 치료하고 또 음식으로 병을 예방한다라는 그런 의미를 가지고 있기 때문에 조선시대의 음식들과 사뭇 다른 의미를 가지고 있습니다.
Sheila cuisine is also attracting foreign tourists with its authentic Korean flavor and beautiful presentation, even fulfilling a diplomatic role.
Everything was very good. I really liked the spiciness in that dish. Yeah, it was not overpowering.
Lemon and other flavors, and it was just amazing. So delicious.
And these dishes which are just mildly spiced, and then you can taste the fineness of the food because it's not hidden by the strong flavor of chili.
Gyeongsangbukdo, where the cultural heritage of Korea's 5,000-year history remains. The only city where the spirit of our ancestors fuses into the future. A place where zest and excitement joins culture. Where tradition and future technology meets. Gyeongsangbukdo is rewriting history. Meet Gyeongsangbukdo, the dream province, leaping into the center of the world. Gyeongsangbukdo is located by the heights of Sobek Mountain and the plains of the Nakdong River. And within Gyeongsangbukdo lies Gyeongju, the city with beautiful natural attractions and tourist sites encompassing ancient Sheila's history and culture. Gyeongju boasts of ancient history and culture with heritages representing aristocratic culture and Buddhism, with Buddhist statues, stone pagodas, and ancient burial mounds. Gyeongju is often referred to as a museum without a roof, with its abundant cultural assets all across the city, and has been designated as one of the world's top 10 historic cities. History of not only the Sheila dynasty, but also the Confucian culture of Gaya and the Chosun dynasty can all be found here as well.
우리 경북은 3대 문화권이 공존하는 그런 지역입니다. 신라 천년의 왕도, 또 과거 고령의 문화, 그다음에 북부의 양반도시의 그 유교 문화를 함께 만끽할 수 있는 그런 고장이기도 합니다.
Anapchipan, which used to be located in the royal villa during the United Sheila period, reveals its beauty as night falls. By its beauty, it's easy to presume why King Munmu had chosen it as his vacation spot. Gyeongju, once the capital of the Sheila dynasty, has preserved its splendid cultural heritage and has become the leading historic heritage site of Korea. The Guksa Temple, a UNESCO-designated World Heritage, represents Korea's Buddhist culture and holds many national treasures and cultural assets. is also a continuing legacy of Korea's Buddhist spirit, as many Buddhist priests of Gangwon and Sunwon pursue their ascetic practices. Many tourists are enthralled by the many cultural relics of Buguksa Temple. Sokga Pagoda, National Treasure 21, and Dabo Pagoda, National Treasure 20, are especially famous.
I know very little about the Buddhist faith, but leaving the temple, I feel like I know more than I would have had I not come. All the paintings have some meaning to the religion, and obviously the architecture contributes to the spirituality of the temple as well.
There's another historic site that represents Buddhist culture along with Buguksa Temple. It's the Sogoram Grotto, another UNESCO-designated World Heritage. The Sogoram Grotto was built artificially into the side of Toham Mountain. The Buddhist statues were carved inside with the main Buddhist image in the middle and individually characterized statues all around. A brilliant national treasure combining architecture, geometry, religion, and art. A place where history transcends time and space and comes alive in the present. Where Korea's cultural roots and spirit can be witnessed. Where the ancient ancestors' spirit come across from religion and culture to art. This is Gyeongsangbuk-do. History should not be something difficult and abstract, but accessible and close by. The Gyeongju National Museum has more than 10,000 exhibits from the Shilla dynasty in a space of more than 68,000 square meters. There are 13 national treasures and 29 other treasures from the prehistoric age to the Three Kingdoms period. The Aemil Bell, the largest bell currently in Korea, is also exhibited here. The bell is one of the finest cultural assets from its era, with its brilliant design and style preserved to perfection for 1,300 years. Gyeongsangbuk-do is also becoming the center of historic research as it continues its endeavors in restoring and retaining ancient relics and historic sites.
Because I know that Gyeongju is an important city for Korean history, and I read about the burial mounds, so I wanted to see the burial mounds, and yeah, also I like to see historic places.
Gyeongsangbuk-do is not only focused in restoring history, it is a province where history and the future coexist. Andong, located in the northeast of Gyeongsangbuk-do, is well known for its livestock and forestry, as well as for its natural attractions. Andong Hahue Folk Village, famous as the hometown to the Ryu clan for the past 600 years, has many cultural assets, demonstrating traditional culture and ancient architecture. Within the village, Yeongjin-dong is the head house of the Ryu clan and one of the largest of the Chosun era's detached houses. Among Yeongjin-dong, 12 other houses in Hahue village and treasures are designated as important folklore data. Hahue village is a natural community where residents still live. It's a village representing Korea internationally, to which even Queen Elizabeth II visited in 1999. Hahue village can't be mentioned without the Hahue Mass. Hahue Mass are the oldest existing mass used in masked plays. 11 different facial expressions, from that of commoners to aristocrats, are carved out of alder trees and covered with lacquer 2 to 3 times to reach its exquisite color. The moving chins bring the expressions to life and give value to the mask as figurative arts. The traditional making of Hahui masks are passed down through artisans, but crafting the exquisite expressions is the most difficult task.
전부 다 표정 자체가 매우 섬세한 아주 그런 사실적인 이제 그런 표정들이기 때문에 그 표정이 흐트러지지 않게 하는 게 힘든 작업이죠. 거기서 섬세한 표정 하나를 챙기려고 하는 그 작업이 사실 힘든 작업입니다.
Hahui masks were used in folk customs to drive away misfortunes and bring good harvests. This mask show was restored in the 1970s and has been registered as an important intangible cultural asset. That was also the origin of the current Andong International Mask Festival. As the fountainhead of Confucian culture, Andong has many beautiful traditional houses, including schools and shrines. Especially, Ochon Gunja village is almost like a traditional Korean house museum. As a village where the Yeon branch of the Kwansan Kim clan has lived for over 600 years, through 20 generations. The village lets tourists experience Korea's traditional culture by lodging in the ancient houses. The village also holds great historic value, with more than 1,000 ancient documents and 429 treasures. Gyeongsangbuk-do, a place where Korea's cultural abundance and traditional spirit overflows. Experience a time of leisure and fun in Gyeongsangbuk-do. This is where you can find tradition and festivities all at once. Gyeongsangbuk-do festivals provide beautiful natural attractions, history, culture, and zest every day of the year. It is also becoming a province leading the recent Korean wave and moving closer into the global center.
많은 우리 외국분들이 한국에 오셨을 때 우리나라의 한국을 더 느끼기 위해서는 이 경상북도에 오셔서 이런 경주나 안동이나 뭐 이런 여러 군데 굉장히 좋은 그 관광지나 유적지가 많습니다. 그럼 우리나라의 어떤 역사적인 유물이라든가 유적지도 굉장히 많고요. 그래서 경상북도에 오셔서 이 경상북도만의 매력과 또 맛을 느낄 수 있을 겁니다. 여러분들 경상북도로 많이 오시기 바랍니다.
You can encounter a variety of events every day in Gyeongsangbuk-do. Recently, the parade that reenacts the parade of Sheila's Queen Sunduk has been drawing attention. The parade, which begins as a tribute to Korea's first queen, is becoming a successful tourist attraction, in line with the popularity of the TV drama Queen Sunduk. The drama's popularity is also allowing Gyeongsangbuk-do to step up as the center of the Korean wave. In part, Gyeongsangbuk-do has built a massive drama set, not temporarily, but as a permanent building in its efforts to attract more tourists. Along with the set and props, which have been perfectly recreated based on historic research, the filming scenes provide vigor and excitement to the steady stream of tourists. Another popular program among tourists is the equestrian martial arts performance of Sheila's Hwarang, or the elite youth corps of Sheila. The gripping equestrian techniques are enough to keep the eyes of the tourists glued to the performance. The dynamic and powerful performance gives you an idea of how gallant the Sheila Elite Corps must have been. In addition to the performances, there are workshops in which tourists can actually take part in and have fun. Sheila Millennium Park allows you to revisit historic moments. The spectacular special effects and invigorating stunt actions make you feel as if you're taking part in a moment of history. Gyeongsangbuk-do does not just stop at recreating history. Pay a visit to the Gyeongju World Culture Expo Park, where you can enjoy cultural experiences not found anywhere else. The Lagoon, Korea's first tradition-style hotel, which has captured the allure of traditional Korean houses, is now capturing the hearts of foreign tourists. Its versatile style, which is not only traditional, but also infused with modern design, resembles Gyeongsangbuk-do's continued efforts for improvement. Andong Jimdap, one of the best dishes of Gyeongsangbuk-do, is a dish of braised chicken with vegetables. Its sweet and spicy flavor satisfies the taste of even world-renowned gourmets. Gyeongsangbuk-do is also marching forward into the future with its past history as a stepping stone. The 1970s Semaul Undong, or the new community movement, which was Korea's driving force in its rapid development, is now being reestablished in Gyeongsangbuk-do as Korea's characteristic brand. In light of rediscovering the value and vision of Semaul Undong, an exhibition was held with President Lee Myung-bak in attendance.
초록의 물결에서 제시를 준비하는 녹색 새마을 정치를 오늘 온몸으로 느낄 수가 있습니다.
Semaul Undong is evaluated as one of the greatest achievements of Korea, and in the center of that achievement stands Gyeongsangbuk-do.
새마을 운동은 대한민국의 가난을 극복한 그런 민족 운동입니다. 그래서 이러한 운동이 아시아 지역, 특히 농촌을 중심으로 또 아프리카 지역 이렇게 해서 세계 빈곤 퇴치의 선도적인 역할을 대한민국이 맡아야 된다. 그것을 새마을 운동을 통해서 가능하다고 저는 보고 있습니다. 또 한 가지는 녹색 성장 시대에 새마을 운동이 앞장을 서서 생활부터 의식 구조, 생각의 틀을 바꾸는데 그 역할을 다하고 있습니다.
Under the theme Semaul, the hope for tomorrow, this exhibition conveys the history and spirit of Semaul Undong. In addition to its dissemination status and successful cases, leaving a strong impression on visitors. In particular, records of President Park Chung-hee taking part in Semaul Undong, the movement which he first created, were open to the public. The photographs and other materials serve as a reminder of historical teachings. Semaul Undong, unfolding in 13 countries at the moment, is a national movement in which 40,000 people from 72 countries have been trained.
새마을 운동에 대해서 잘 몰랐는데 여기 와가지고 이렇게 구경하다 보니까 많은 것들 보고 이렇게 많이 발전했다는 걸 많이 느꼈어요.
진짜 이게 있었기 때문에 우리나라가 지금까지 이렇게 발전됐다고 생각합니다.
This Semaul exhibition also suggested a future vision for Korea by incorporating the Semaul Undong with governmental policies through green technology and clean energy. Also, the various events and workshops enable visitors to understand and experience Semaul Undong in a fun and easier way. The 7080 Culture Hall brings back memories for the parents' generation and a new fun experience for the children. Many foreigners also showed great interest in the exhibition. In the center of that is Gyeongsangbuk-do, which developed Semaul Undong into a cultural content and has exported it overseas.
So it's very successful kind of new strategy for Semaul, especially in the 21st century. Congo Semaul has become the model for the African Semaul because it's not easy to transfer a technology, but it was able that I could do it, especially with the help of also the Korean Semaul, where I received my
Gyeongsangbuk-do is at the heart of Korea's industry, as the status of Korea's industry depends on Gyeongsangbuk-do's industrial sites. In particular, the Gumi National Industrial Complex is the mecca of renewable energy industries, electronics, mobile technology, and display technology. With active technology investments and research, it's becoming the center of the state-of-the-art nano industry. In addition, the natural energy industry of Gyeongsangbuk-do is another source of pride. With plans for Korea's first solar heat energy plant to be constructed here, Gyeongsangbuk-do will soon lead the renewable energy sector.
현재 여기에는 삼성전자, LG전자 같은 세계적인 기업을 중심으로 1,100여 개 사업이 현재 입주해 있습니다. 그동안에 이 지역의 선도 산업은 디스플레이 모바일 산업 중심으로 육성되어 왔고, 이런 강점을 활용해서 미래의 먹거리 창출을 위해서 신재생 에너지 쪽에, 즉 솔라셀이나 LED, 2차 전지 같은 이런 사업에 지금 중점을 두고 산업을 지금 육성하려고 준비를 착실히 하고 있습니다.
With wind blowing throughout the year from the coast, Gyeongsangbuk-do provides next-generation energy sources. The Yeongdeok Wind Power Generation Complex is also famous as a tourist attraction with its beautiful ocean view from the hilltop. 96,680 megawatts of wind power is generated yearly from this site, which amounts to the yearly consumption of all of Yeongdeok's residents.
지금 녹색 성장 시대에 맞게 다시 재조명되고, 특히 그 신재생 에너지, 그러니까 원자로가 대한민국 전체의 50%가 경상북도에 있습니다. 그런 원자 에너지, 또 동해안의 그런 풍력, 또 태양열, 이렇게 해서 에너지 클러스터가 되어 있고, 또 거기에 따른 관련 사람들이 계속 들어오고 있습니다.
Above all, Gyeongsangbuk-do is the center of Korea's steel industry. The Pohang Steel Industrial Complex is Korea's largest inland industrial complex. Formed by many enterprises in the industry, those of which use the steel from the POSCO factory as raw materials. POSCO, manufacturer of Korea's steel and rolled steel, has become the world's leading steelmaker since its establishment 40 years ago. POSCO has also greatly contributed to Korea's economy through the high value-added steel industry and foreign investments. It is not an overstatement to say the economic driving force of Korea stems from Gyeongsangbuk-do. Gyeongsangbuk-do, where abundant cultural assets, fun experiences, and future industries can all be found. It's Korea's leading province.
한국의 모습을 한 번에 볼 수 있는 곳이 경상북도입니다. 그래서 한국 중에 한국, 이 모든 관광자원, 산업, 또 바다, 강, 산 이런 집적되어 있기 때문에 많은 분들이 찾아오시고, 또 우리나라의 한류 열풍이 진행지기도 합니다. 또 미래에 대한 그런 설계도 여기서 가능합니다. 꼭 경상북도 한번 오시기 바랍니다.
Please come and enjoy Gyeongbuk. I said
Experience the joy of discovering remarkable history and worldly treasures. Enjoy the beautiful scenery and fun experiences. Visit Gyeongsangbuk-do, the province where history meets the future.